Hey there friends, Nibs again. Out here at the range today, doing a little bit of goofing around, and I have a couple of really beautiful underlever Springer air guns to show you guys. Nothing like spending $1,500 on a couple of pellet guns, right? But I thought this would be fun to do a head-to-head challenge. It is pretty windy out here today. Right now it's very calm, but it is gusting pretty good. So I'm going to keep it at 25 yards. We'll definitely try these out stretched out. There's the wind. We'll definitely try it stretched out further on another day. To have some friends over here getting ready for a match for next weekend, so we're sharing the range. What I have here today is this one is my Weihrauch HW77K, and this one, per the serial number, dates to about 2005. Pretty cool. I put this Orc Air 3 to 9x40 on there. Both of these guns have 3 to 9x40s on it, so I thought it'd be a real cool matchup. Then I have this AirArms TX200, and really fantastic gun. This one has a Hammers 3 to 9x40 on it, and we're going to go ahead and do a group or two and then do some plinking. Nothing too serious. Like I said, it's really windy out here, so nothing too serious. Tried both of these with these rifle cutter wad cutter pellets, 16.51 grains. And let's go ahead and get started. The HW's the newer arrival to the collection, only by a little bit though. I've only had either one of these for, I got the TX200 a couple weeks ago and this one last week or whatever. All right, so I have my gong out at 50 yards. Let's start out with that. Pating! Always got to start it out with the pating, right? All right. Let's bring her back into 25 now and go to our splatter burst. Let's go to 9 o'clock. Not bad. I really like to put a little bit bigger scope on these guys, but it's tough finding a scope that has a lot of power that isn't really long and covering up the loading port. So if you guys got any recommendations or thoughts about that, I'd really appreciate letting me know down in the comments. But these 3 to 9 seem to be getting it done for now. Alrighty. I've had a couple of conversations with folks about the safety on that TX200 and why it's not setting automatically, and been told that it's probably just dried up grease blocking it from being engaged when you cock it. Very similar mechanism to the Weihrauch, like on this one. So it's not looking too bad. All right. So I got my whole Collection of spinners and silhouette spinners out there. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. Got the chicken for starters. Like the 22 and a Springer. Definitely gives you a little bit more punch. Knock them spinners around. Even with the smaller scope, it's tough to get in there to that loading port. All right, I have a new gong here. I hit it a couple times with my 177 calibers. Not quite as twangy as I thought it might be, but let's see what it'll do with the 22 caliber. Put a pretty good dent in it. All right, let's see here. We got the turkey. Smack. All right, actually took the time to put a couple of splatter bursts on my black spinners so I could actually see them. Should have done that while I was shooting my peep sights. All right. Left one, 2-inch. All right, here comes the hard one. 1-inch right in the middle. Nothing to it. So if you were going to choose one of these, which one would you take? The Weihrauch or the AirArms? I don't know if I could make a choice, so I'll just keep them both. I do like the way that this Weihrauch has a latch on the end to hold that trigger solid. All right, let's hit that last black spinner. No problem. All right, let's hit the ram and then we'll switch over to the AirArms. The AirArms just has like a spring-loaded ball detent on the end. It has popped open a couple times on me while I was shooting. All right, the ram. Nothing to it. Somebody had asked me about weight on these guys, and they're both pretty hefty, and I think they're very, very close as far as overall weight. I couldn't tell you which one's heavier actually, but so this one just has a spring-loaded ball detent up in the front here. Not quite as a positive of a feel. All right, let's see here. Let's go to 12 o'clock on our splatter burst. This guy does have a little bit more twang now that I'm shooting both side by side. Still a really fine gun. I'm sure it just needs a little bit of tar or grease on the spring, but that one set the safety that time. Ooh, that one flew way up. Oof. Again, I don't know that these pellets are suitable for this gun at all. Just ones I happen to grab. Yeah, that's not looking great. Oh, I shot this the other day with some Meisterkugeln wad cutters and it did pretty good. All right, now we're settling down. All right, let's hit some spinners. Not a great group. Hopefully we can knock some spinners. Let's hit the chicken. Spun it around 2 times. That's a little more power. Starting to set that safety. Maybe just loosening up that grease inside there. Turkey. Here's what I didn't do with this one. Probably the reason we had so much trouble with it. It hit the gong. Let's fix that. All right, let's keep on our silhouettes here. Definitely seems like this guy maybe has a little more power than that HW. All right, black spinner, left 2-inch. Ooh, I think I just winged that one. These flat nose can be a pain to get into the loading port. Alrighty, what do we got now? A little 1-inch spinner. There we go. Where did I leave off on the silhouettes? The pig? This one has a little catch over here on the side you have to release for the anti-bear trap. All right, the ram. Oh, set the safety that time. All right, I haven't missed a silhouette yet. Let's hit that little 2-inch black one and we'll get out of here. Started out a little shaky with the actual group. Oh yeah. Let's see what this one sounds like on that little gray gong there. All right. twang. Anyway, there you go. That's the AirArms TX200, Weihrauch HW77K. Really awesome stuff. Hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.